Recently, two drive-bys in local parks prompted the issue of addressing public safety. One of the suggestions was to increase the police force. Unfortunately, as we have seen in the news, many communities are not trusting this, and it negatively impacts people of color. In increasing the police force, what will this look like for District 3, and how will people of color and families be impacted?
Thank you for the question. And as far as increasing the police force is concerned, it's not a straightforward question. First of all, let's remember that the police force accounts for about a third of the city's budget already. So we should ask, where are the resources going? That is why I have been calling for an audit of the police department so that we can get some clarity on what resources we need. I think that's a fair way to go about understanding what the community's needs are. As far as the gang violence and the shootings are concerned, it's been absolutely tragic. I was at the memorial for a young Oromo woman who was gunned down tragically, and also at the memorial for Benito Enriquez, who was one of the pillars of the Asian community and was gunned down in the International District. What these communities deserve are fundamental answers to why this is happening. I was at the United Hood March as well, where gang members and former gang members themselves are trying to be part of the political solution. And when I was at the picket lines for the Seattle Education Association, they were talking about the efforts that they're making to reduce the racial disproportionate discipline within Seattle public schools, because ultimately, as educators, they know that the real question our society faces is deep inequality that begins to impact young people from birth onwards. And so when we look at gang violence, the reaction from us should be not that they did something wrong, but that we as a society have failed those young people. And so the question is, what can we do in order to make it better? And when you talk to young black people, and in accordance with the question that was asked, the young people of color, their experience in the neighborhood from my conversations with them is that they feel the police are an occupying force, and instead we need the police to spend their time and resources dealing with the violence in the community, the car break-ins, house break-ins, and so on. So in order to get at the root of the problem, we are open to the question of increasing the police force, but we cannot answer that question in a fair manner, in a reasonable manner, unless we deal with this as a larger question of inequality and persistent racial inequality in our society.